A fresh set of satellite images less than a month old indicate the staggering pace at which China continues to illegally carve into northeast Bhutan by constructing townships along a river valley in Beyul Khenpajong. That's a region with deep cultural significance. In part 2 of our series, we bring you high-resolution images of the massive Chinese construction activity in an area of immense historic and cultural significance to the royal family of Bhutan. These images, less than a month old, show one of the enclaves illegally constructed by China in the Beyul Khenpajong area, despite ongoing border talks between Thimphu and Beijing. The area that we are focusing on is marked on this map of Bhutan. The colored regions on this map are other areas where China has illegally carved into Bhutanese territory. The red structure in this image from November 2020 was built at a time when China's incursion into the area was relatively small. This is the same area now, a full-fledged township. So let's compare what was earlier on and what exists now. If we move to the east in the same river valley, there is this image from November 2020 of construction activity beginning in a second enclave. And here's the same enclave in December 21st, 2023. As you can see, the differences are stark, the areas now built up. So let's compare the images. The image on the right gives you an idea of how Chinese workers have carved into this area, the river valley and hillsides, to build another enclave. What we can now show you is the entire river valley as it existed in November 2021. We'll then compare it with the situation now. 3 years ago, China had started building a road network here needed to facilitate road construction. This is what this river valley in the Beyul Khenpajong looked like in 2021. And here's what it looks like now. Now we've marked the areas where construction activity has mostly been completed. That is the image on the right. Finally, this animated video where we zoom into the Chinese constructions and move along the entire valley. You can see hundreds of homes and the road network. These have been described to us as large format settlements capable of housing hundreds. The area in question is extremely sensitive to Bhutan's royal family, which traces its ancestral heritage to this region. We did reach out to the Bhutanese government to respond to this story. This is the full statement of the Bhutanese ambassador to New Delhi. While it is our policy not to give comments to the media on the ongoing border talks, I would like to state that we will always uphold and safeguard Bhutan's territorial interests during the boundary negotiations.